Hi, I'm Amelia, one of the commissioners on the Historic Preservation Commission for the City of Chesapeake. Today we're going to be learning about Deep Creek. Deep Creek is said to have gotten its name from the waterway, the mouth of which is part of the southern branch of the Elizabeth River. There's a simple local saying that Deep Creek was named because, well, there was a creek and it was deep. Because it could easily accommodate large boats to the swamp, Deep Creek was an ideal hub. The thriving lumber and shingle industry caused people to settle on the fringes of the swamp, most of them living in Deep Creek. During colonial times, it has been said that Deep Creek had at least 4 hotels and a tavern to accommodate travelers on their way to North Carolina. But in the 1700s, Deep Creek became a major lumber depot. Cargo captains of coastal schooners came frequently to buy lumber and shingles, creating a thriving community. It is incredibly important to note that most of the products that were created in Deep Creek were the lumber and shingles manufactured by the enslaved individuals, as well as the individuals living in the maroon communities of the swamp. With the completion of the Dismal Swamp Canal in 1829, Deep Creek continued to flourish as a midpoint between Portsmouth and North Carolina. By 1835, Deep Creek was a community of 25 dwellings, 6 general stores, 2 taverns, and 1 house of public worship, 1 grist mill, 2 boot and shoe factories, and 2 tailors. In the early 1900s, Deep Creek was mostly a farming community. The small number of farming families raised corn, sweet potatoes, Irish potatoes, snap beans, and strawberries. Fresh produce began to replace lumber as the main cargo on steamboats. The Great Depression of 1929 brought bank foreclosures, which led to the loss of individual farms. Fewer farms meant less produce for the boats that ran between Norfolk County and the Roanoke docks in Norfolk. In the 1950s, Deep Creek was home to Sunset Lake Park, an amusement and entertainment park established in the summer of 1955 by Black citizens of Norfolk County as a venue for Black citizens of Norfolk County and beyond. The park was located off of Shipyard Road and had parking for 5,000 vehicles and a fully equipped midway with games and rides. It also had a drive-in theater, a racetrack for cars and motorcycles, a steel-roof dance arena, and it hosted some of the most important musicians of the era, notably Benny King, B.B. King, Ray Charles, Chuck Berry, Sam Cooke, the Platters, James Brown, Jimmy Bond, Chuck Willis, and Ray Gaines, just to name a few. Local citizen James Spencer described being able to enjoy all of that entertainment from her porch. Thanks so much for joining us today. More videos in the Historic Preservation Month series can be found on the Historic Preservation Commission Facebook page. New videos air on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We'll see you then. Special thanks to Kay Ziegler, manager of the Wallace Memorial History Room, Norfolk County Historical Society, Chesapeake, for her help and research that contributed to this video.